And welcome into this week's Wisconsin Huddle presented by Network Health. I'm Zach Hanley alongside John Blackwell for the second time. And John, I will say, I was talking to my grandma before we taped this, and she was like, "Who's the guest? Who's the guest?" And I wanted to say, just wait and watch the show, but then she was like, "Oh, did you watch the Iowa game?" And I was like, "Yes." She's like, "You know who plays really well? John Blackwell." So you have a fan in my grandma.
Love it. I love it.
Well, it was round 2 between Wisconsin and Iowa. After putting up 116 points in the Hawkeyes at the Kohl Center, it was a little closer at Carver Hawkeye Arena. The Badgers trailed by 2 at the break, but came alive in the second half, outscoring the Hawkeyes 37-24 in the final 20 minutes as John Tonje and John Blackwell combined for 41 points to lead Greg Gard's squad to their 3rd straight win.
The group continues to find ways. I think this is a really, really good team, and really good teams win in a multitude of ways and find ways to win. And this group, when we were back and forth in the first half, I thought we had more of an edge to us in the second half and more of a bite to us.
Well, John, everybody wants to talk about the offense this season, but I think people are sleeping on the defense. You held Iowa to a season-low 63 points, and you only let them score 2 points in the final 4 minutes and 28 seconds. What is that like when you're playing defense like that?
Well, yeah, it's just obviously shows the potential of our team, and if we really just lock in and, dial in what coaches say. I mean, they give us a scout, and we just buy in, and obviously, like, down the stretch those last 4 minutes, we just tried to make everything difficult for their scorers. And, like, when you stop a team that many times and the stretch that we did, it mentally wears on them.
My name is Darian Dupree, and this is the Iron Jock Player of the Week.
Well, a big part of the win in Iowa City was the play of John Tonje in the second half.
Top of the circle, sends it back to Max, 10 to shoot. Klesmit dribbles off the right wing, darts to Tonje, left corner 3, yes sir!
That triple was part of a stretch where he scored 10 straight points for the Badgers. Tonje finished with a game-high 22. He also grabbed 6 boards and dished out 4 assists. And for that, he's our Iron Jock Player of the Week, powered by Silver Ion Technology. It's what's inside. All right, well, now it's time for a Pep's Draft House category draft. For pizza with big toppings and even bigger taste, you need to take it to the house. So the first time we did this, we did gas station snacks. This time, we're going to go with worst toppings on a pizza. So stuff you don't like to eat on a pizza.
Let's do it.
You got the first pick?
Mushrooms. I'm going to go mushrooms.
Mushrooms? All right. Anchovies. I've never tasted an anchovy, but it just looks nasty.
Yeah. I'm going to go, I might get hate for this, pineapples.
Pineapples? Okay, I don't
pizza.
agree with that. I like Hawaiian pizza.
I don't like that on my pizza.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Spinach. I've seen it. I'm not going to eat it.
I kind of like spinach on my pizza. Broccoli? I don't think broccoli.
I'm not putting that on my pizza.
No, broccoli's fine.
Okay.
On my pizza.
I don't like breakfast pizza. So.
Never had that.
Okay, don't eat it. I'm just telling you, don't eat breakfast pizza. So this is your last pick.
My last pick? I don't know. I've seen people put like squash on their pizza.
No, don't do that.
Just a vegan pizza. I've seen people do it.
Don't do that.
That's a definite no.
All right, so I'll eat black olives, but not green olives on my pizza.
No. That's a no-go.
Okay, yeah, I like our list.
Yeah,
You like our list?
I love our list.
All right, well, you can play too. Just head on over to Wisconsin Huddle's Instagram page and let us know the worst toppings to put on a pizza. We'll be right back.
I feel like Carter Gilmore is pretty interesting. He's an interesting guy. I feel like he's always got something cool going on, and he's just pretty chill. So I might pick him.
John Blackwell, for sure. I want to see, I want to see what be going through his mind, because sometimes he be saying some crazy stuff, like funny stuff, but it's like, I wonder what made you think of that.
Nolan. He's 7 feet tall. I just would want to get his point of view on things.
I would say I would go with Carter Gilmore, because he's always out and about doing something. Sometimes we don't really know where he is, and he's doing his own thing. So I'd kind of like to live in that experience and see what he's got going on.
I'd probably pick Kamari McGee. I think he's just a positive teammate, likes to have a lot of fun and super artistic and very good sense of fashion.
Teammate, probably John or Max, I'd want to be a guard for a game and see how that feels a little bit.
And welcome back to Wisconsin Huddle, presented by Network Health. John, are you a big celebration guy? Like, if you make a bucket, are you gonna kind of let the opponent know?
Depends. If I'm have like a good game and it's like my third three, I might pull out a celebration, or it's my first three, I might pull out a celebration. But it depends. I'm more of a trash talker than a celebration guy. I like to, let the guy, whoever closed out on me, hear about it before I celebrate.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to put you on the spot, have you rank some three-ball celebrations.
Okay.
I'm going to show you 5 clips. You're going to rank them 1 through 5, but the twist is it's blind, so if you like it, you can't use the same number, right?
Okay. Are these clips of me?
You'll have to, I'm not showing you anything.
Lesman around a Krause screen. Kick to Gilmore, open 3, straight on, straight in. Carter Gilmore from distance.
I'll put that at 4.
4?
Let's put that at 4.
Okay.
Tanjay, baseline right against Cheravino. Cheravino trying to D him up. A step back 3 for Tanjay. Yes! Oh, John Tanjay on fire in the first half.
A little calm down, I got you.
5.
5?
5.
Okay. You're a tough grader.
I know there's some better ones.
Into Gilmore, he's doubled out the max, rotates to Winter, feeds Blackwell for 3. Got it. John Blackwell, his second three-pointer. It's 16-2 Wisconsin.
Okay, let's put that. That's a 2 for sure.
3 goggles?
Yeah, that's a 2.
Why'd you give the 3 goggles?
Whatever it came to my head at that time, I think.
Going to Nolan Winter, rotates McGee for 3 in the lead. He hit it! Kamari McGee with a triple. 62-61 Wisconsin.
That's a 3. Yeah, I'll put that at number 3.
3, so you got, what do you got left?
Number 1.
Number 1?
Lesman off the Krause screen, whips it back out to Gilmore. Long 3, left side, book it!
Back-to-back games with 3 3-pointers for Gilmore.
That's number 1.
Are you happy with your rankings?
Yeah, I'm happy with my rankings.
Who's got the best 3 celebrations?
Carter Gilmore, I think he's number 1 for sure. I think he hit me with one, like I was subbing in at Iowa, hit a 3, and he looked at me and just put up a 3, so I think he has the best celebration.
Well, we have to take a quick break. More Wisconsin Huddle after this.
This message brought to you by employee-owned Woodman's Food Market. With the largest grocery selection in the state, you just haven't shopped if you haven't shopped Woodman's. Proud to serve Wisconsin since 1919.
I would probably play Wipe Me Down by Lil Boosie. Yeah, Wipe Me Down by Lil Boosie, that's my song.
Freebird or Simple Man, Leonard Skinner.
Kind of one that's been my whole life has been Dreams and Nightmares. That's been kind of my go-to pregame and walk-up song, so that one kind of sticks with me.
Probably a country song because I listen to a lot of country. Probably some Luke Combs or something.
Legendary by Rio de OG.
That's a great question. If I was a Major League Baseball player, I would switch my walk-up song every week, but you could count on a heavy dose of Eminem and maybe some Led Zeppelin to get me going. Yeah.
Wisconsin has just one game this week, and it's a big one. A trip to West Lafayette to take on Big Ten leading Purdue. And let's take a closer look at this matchup in this week's Network Health game plan for UW. In 5 of the last 6 seasons, it's been Wisconsin or Purdue winning or sharing the Big Ten regular season title, so there's always huge implications when these two get together, and this year is no different. It's a top 16 showdown at Mackey Arena, and the Badgers say they can't wait to take on the Boilermaker.
This opportunity is fun. You know, as a kid, you live for these moments, for the big games, you know, the countdowns, you know, for these games like that. It's exciting, so, you know, we try not to worry about like what comes with the result of the game, but more so just being in the game, being excited to play in that game. So, you know, whatever happens, but, you know, my guys will be ready.
First thing that comes to mind when you think of Wisconsin and Purdue?
First thing that comes to mind for me personally is the shot that Chucky hit. Obviously, I was in high school watching that game, and I was committed at that time. So that's the first thing that comes to mind. But obviously, you know, throughout the years, it's been a year playing them so far, 2-1, 1-2 actually. Yeah, I think it's a great place to play. Mackey's a great arena. Like, I love what they do there. I love the student section. It's just a fun place to play. And they have a great team, well coached. Obviously, they lost, Player of the Year last year, but still top 10 in the country. So obviously, it shows how good they are and how good they can be going forward. And I think it's a great matchup for us, and we're battle testing, and we're gonna, go on the road and see what we do.
Do you like having a week in between games? Because, you guys are on a bit of a roll right now, but you have to wait to play them.
I mean, obviously, as a hooper, I just want to play. But mentally, and physically, we probably needed it, get a rest of our bodies and getting ready for a run we're going to make.
All right, well, more Wisconsin Huddle after this. And welcome into this week's Wisconsin Huddle Unleashed. I'm Zach Hanley alongside Carter Gilmore. It's round 2 with darts. Your revenge tour?
I'm 1-0, right? Or no?
I need this.
No pressure.
Redemption.
Oh! Can we get a toe on the line? Can we get a replay toe on the line?
Well, this is a professional. This is more a professional setting, so
yeah.
I think you'll do okay.
Yeah, this is where I normally play, right here.
Have you been practicing?
A little bit.
Kamari said that you have a dartboard.
I did it in my last apartment. We had the metal tips, and they left a little too many holes in the wall. So at the end, I think the guys were playing who could shoot it the furthest and try to hit the board.
Oh, this is revenge tour.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be quick. That count?
Yep, that counted. Too nice.
Oh, 1
a
point?
triple one. Bummer.
20 again? Yeah, that's more like it. Just get the 1s, the 5s,
Yeah.
single digits.
It's not your home court anymore.
No, I know. I need to play better on the road. There we go.
Hey.
Are you actually just aiming? As I'm just trying to hit the board.
I'm just going for 20s, really.
Wow.
Oh, he's coming for the bullseye, though. Not going away easy.
222, that's not what I need. What was that, a 5? I hit the 5 for you. Oh. This is where I make that comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Triple
With
fours, that'll help.
3?
Uh-oh. See, my problem is the game mode.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
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 Oh, wow.
No, right in between.
Hey, this is all part of the plan now. This is called strategy.
Yeah. Wow. Uh-oh. Yeah, bullseye. Give him a glimmer of hope and just kill it.
1-1. We need. So
I guess if that means you have to invite me back, I guess I'll be back.
definitely not. No. Well, for more fun and games, be sure to tune into next week's Wisconsin Huddle Unleashed.
Wisconsin Huddle fans, visit our preferred daily fantasy partner, Underdog Fantasy. Sign up and deposit using code WIHuddle to receive up to $1,000 bonus cash and a free pick. Visit the QR code on the screen to get going today.
And welcome back to Wisconsin Huddle presented by Network Health. John, all week long, people are celebrating Valentine's Day, right?
Yep.
Besides breaking some Boilermaker hearts, what are your plans?
First of all, like you said, break a Boilermaker heart. That's my first thing on my mind. But yeah, hopefully I have a Valentine. I think I have someone in mind.
Okay, good.
Even on Valentine's Day, I would send my mom, my grandma, my two grandmas some flowers for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Look out for them.
Good answer. We got to dive into a couple things here. When did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
fall in love. Well, I always was in love with the sport and just sports in general. But I think basketball became, I really loved it. It was like around 8th grade, 7th grade. I was like, this is going to be my sport. This is my sport. You know, I dabbled in football. My whole dad's side is a football family. Played soccer for a little bit, but I just played all sports when I was young. But 7th grade, 8th grade, I started to take it serious and lock in on the sport.
Which Badgers game could be current teammate, former teammate, or Wisconsin legend do you secretly admire?
I would say Devin Harris. I think his story and his background kind of reminds me of myself. Under-recruited, but just putting the time and the work. And then I love guys who come back and just show love. And I've constantly seen him, not even in the season, even off season, he's coming back while we're in the trenches, you know, grinding on Bascom Hill and working to be a good team. So I appreciate him for that, and that's a guy who I admire.
All right. What team makes you romantic about playing them? Who wrote these? Did you write these? No, I think you did. What team makes you romantic about playing them because of all the success that you've had against them?
I think Iowa. Yeah, I think I've had pretty good games against Iowa and Indiana. I think those are the two on my mind right now. I don't want to say anybody down the road that we got to play.
Okay, so when Cupid shoots his arrow, good things happen.
Yeah.
Which teammate's shot is like Cupid's?
Well, there's two that's on my mind right now. We got Kamari McGee shooting an unbelievable percent, like 55, which is crazy. For John Tanji, I was talking to him the other day. We'll hit like his signature shot, like the step back, where he's going left and he step backs and he shoots it. But I have two, either John Tanji or Kamari. I think Tanji's release is always the same, even when it's like, you know, some guys release you change on the way they get the ball, but yeah, those are my two right now.
Who's the sweetheart on the team? You made a case for yourself, sending flowers to your grandmas and mom.
Yeah, I think I would say me, but let me think. I think Stephen Craw. I mean, he's been in a relationship since I've known Wisconsin basketball, I think. So I think either Steve or, I think I'll go with Steve.
Steve, Big Steve. All right, Big Steve the sweetheart.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's it for this week's Wisconsin Huddle. For John Blackwell, I'm Zach Hanley. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.